Today I'll be playing Mass Effect 1, the Legendary Edition, which was released a couple of years ago. And this is my first time playing it on PC with an Xbox controller. And this game has a lot of dialogue. But the story is quite interesting because the bond you develop with your teammates is also unique for this sci-fi adventure. And I will be explaining some of the lore and some information in general about some of the different alien creatures you find in this game. And this is a sci-fi RPG that came out in 2007, so this game is fairly old, but they remade it, remastered it, I mean, recently. And I can choose my own custom character. I can make him a male or a female, and I can decide whether the person will be good or bad depending on the choices I make. But I think I'll stick to a male character. I want to see what customization options are available. It doesn't really matter what name I give him because he is always going to be referred to Shepard. That's his last name. Alright, so here are your profile options. So Spacer means basically you are like an entitled person. Your family was raised in ships and you have that kind of benefit ahead of you. Colonist means you lived on Earth, and Earthborn also means you live on Earth, but you were kind of like a criminal, and you decide to join the military when you were 18. But as I was saying, Colonist means like your parents died when you were a kid, kind of like Batman. But I think for this game, for this playthrough, just to be more realistic, I'll just go for Spacer. So I was a privileged boy who was able to join the military because of my parents, since they were already there. I'd sole survivor. I was the only one who survived an attack. Or I was a war hero. And ruthless means I always get the job done no matter what. We're not going to do ruthless because I feel like that's going to be something more of an evil playthrough. Okay, so this will affect how I play the game. Soldier is probably the one I'm going to play as. So in this game, you have something called biotics, which is a form of magic, you can say. So you can slow down enemies, you can stop them from attacking, and you can hack terminals. But each class of character has different abilities and limitations. Like you cannot wear very strong armor, or you have very limited number of types of weapons. Like I think each character, each class, all of them can equip the pistol. But Soldier is the only one who can equip also an assault rifle, a shotgun, and a sniper, which is what I would prefer to pick. So this is the default face for Commander Shepard, and his face is based on a real-life model. I don't really like the presets here. Like all of them feel a bit bland in terms of their appearances. I don't know why this guy's red, especially if they're all humans. But I think I'll just pick the default. Just to be silly, I'll just call him Sheep Shepherd. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Confirm. So this device you see on the screen right now, that's called a Mass Effect relay, which is kind of what the name is called after Mass Effect.
Well, what about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
In that case, humanity is screwed, because I'm controlling Shepard. In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed starting new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis of this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They call it the greatest discovery in humankind, and this machine is called the Mass Effect. So this game is only going to explore the Milky Way galaxy, which is still pretty big.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
So the pilot of the ship, his name is Joker. That's not his real name, but that's his nickname. Just kind of an interesting choice to say.
Calculating transit mass and destination.
And he's voiced by Seth Green, who voices Chris Griffin from Family Guy.
All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun.
And there we go, that's the Mass Effect relay. So this allows for ships to travel to the other side of the galaxy at a rapid pace. Like you'll see now, like it takes its energy from the ship's core. And well, I'm not an expert when it comes to the story and specifics, but just as a generalization. And there's more than one Mass Effect relay. There's like several.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But
So usually in the dialogue wheel in this game, if you pick the top option, it means it's good, middle is neutral, and the below down one is
so there's more going
bad,
on here than the
like evil.
captain's letting on.
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
So the name of this ship is the Normandy, which is a reference to World War II. So Nihilus, which is the name of that alien we just saw, he's called a Turian. That's the name of his species.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
That's the name of the planet we're going to be visiting for the
They
mission.
say it's a paradise.
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Great, a
I
secret
figured
mission.
there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
So basically it means that a Spectre, you have a seat in the table when it comes to politics, like galactic-wise. So we don't have any human representatives for this, and he's testing Shepard so he could be the first human to have his own panel in the United Galactic Nations. That's a simple way of explaining things. So Shepard's gonna represent humanity. So if I succeed in this mission, then I pretty much can become a Spectre, which also grants me diplomatic immunity from in other solar systems and such.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Get down!
You should probably make that transmission at its safe place instead. So someone else is attacking the planet that we're supposed to complete our mission in. That looks like a big hand.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move
So this
quickly
beacon we're
without
collecting
drawing
is
attention.
basically an artifact that belonged to the Protheans, and we're trying to collect
Grab your
it
gear and meet
because
us in the cargo
everything we know about modern day technology comes
Tell Alenko
from
and
the
Jenkins
basis
to
of
see the plaza.
Prothean
We're going in.
technology, like their relics, and this one is called a beacon.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
I thought you were gonna evaluate me in my mission.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
In the year 2148, humanity, when they reached Mars, they found a relic, which is also a beacon, created by the Protheans, which were blueprints to developing advanced weaponry and ship enhancements that allowed space travel to be possible. And since then, the Protheans, which are extinct over 50,000 years now, were the ones responsible for designing the Mass Effect relays that allows fast travel across the other side of the galaxy, as well as the Citadel, which is the home of the Galactic United Nations, you can say. So our mission now is to collect the beacon that is found on Eden Prime, which is an Earth colony. But we've been interrupted from that video to show that another alien species is invading, and they probably also want that beacon, so we have to get it before them. But the story is quite interesting if you actually invest in it. And if you just come in looking for just shooting everything, then maybe you'll be a bit disappointed. I find it bizarre how humans can just talk to other aliens in the same language. Like, it would make more logical sense if they had like an implant that connects from their ears to their neck, and maybe like makes it like automatic translation as they talk. That would be an interesting type of technology they could have used, but it's a good thing all these aliens and humans speak English. And one of my teammates just died like an idiot. He went on his own. He should have stayed behind me. We didn't even start the mission and we already lost someone. This is off to a terrible start.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Those are some ugly jellyfishes. So, the blue meter in the bottom center is my shields. The enemy has to destroy my shields completely before they can start attacking me and my health, which is in red. Once I lose my health, I'm dead. But my shields can grow back over time if I don't get hit. In case if you haven't noticed so far, the alien species that we're attacking right now are called the Geth, as written in their name, and they are they are a robotic species. I'll explain more as we go along. That's the girl we saw in the distress video. Ugh. I really don't know why they did that. Thing is, I have unlimited bullets, but in the bottom left you can see there's like an orange meter that goes up each time I shoot. If it goes all the way up, then it takes a few seconds. Like it overheats my gun before I have to wait before I can use it again.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
It's funny, her costume's
Are you
pink.
wounded, Williams?
A few
It doesn't seem very
nothing
practical.
serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
It happens.
The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir.
You're gonna replace the guy who just died on our team.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile.
So the Geth were created by another alien species called the Quarian. You can think of it like another species that created their own version of the Terminators, unintentionally, and now they have their own subconscious. So this is where the beacon is supposed to be.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, I'm gonna meet with Nihilus first before I try to find the beacon.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
I don't know why the Geth insisted on impaling these humans. I think they became like synthetic.
Oh God, they're still
Synthetic zombies.
What did the Geth do to them?
My gun's overheating. It's Nihilus.
Saren.
It's another Turian.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Ooh. That backstabber on his own species.
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
I don't know what they're talking about because this doesn't look like a ship to me. Or maybe it was supposed to be somewhere in the sky. I just wasn't looking. Problem with this assault rifle, the aim is really bad. Oh crap, I lost all my shields from that attack. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm almost dead. I'm just waiting to get my shields back. And I think I'll try using a different weapon. Probably a sniper rifle would be good on this occasion, since the enemies are kind of far. Oh wow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay with the sniper for now. Boom, headshot.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian.
Good, we have a witness now.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
It's strange because the Geth don't collaborate with other species, yet they are working with Saren on this mission. Poor Nihilus. I didn't know Turian's bled blue. Yikes, I'm almost dead again. That's right, Ashley. Just show them who you are. Don't hide behind cover. Problem with my sniper, I think I can shoot 2 or 3 times before I have to wait for it to cool down.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
And that's the beacon. Yay, I get to disarm some bombs. Like I haven't done that in any other games I've played recently. And these 3 look like statues. I got less than 5 minutes to disarm 4 bombs.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
And this is the last bomb. Nice. Time to secure the beacon. I don't know, why did Saren just leave it there? Or he wanted to just destroy it since he already collected all the information from it.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate evac.
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Maybe Saren activated it.
Standing by.
Shepard, that probably wasn't a good idea, since you're more valuable than she is.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it. Too dangerous.
And it's destroyed. That was the big hand we saw earlier in the video.
We identified the
Her
ship
helmet looks
touched
like
down in
Magneto's helmet.
The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Saren, you probably should have just destroyed it yourself. If you didn't want anyone else to have contact with it.
This human must be eliminated.
So this woman is a different alien species called an Asari.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You think?
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You dummy.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
I mean, it is your job after all.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
This is because he came in contact with the beacon and it kind of transmitted that information.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I failed the mission, and I failed humanity to become a new Spectre. Of course I feel fine.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
And I lost one of my teammates. Two of my teammates, actually.
You needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
The only thing I did wrong was having that cut on my hair.
You and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
Maybe you just need psychiatry.
I had a bad dream?
Yes.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador, and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
You can say this place is kind of like a utopia, or pretty much most alien species can live there in peace.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
So these are the representatives of, or you can say the councils, who represent galactic peace.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
It's okay, we're all humans.
Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're
And he looks
accurate?
terrible.
They are.
Job well done.
Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusation.
So CSEC is basically the
Otherwise,
police
Council
in the
might use
Citadel.
this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain.
I like how Caden doesn't care, he's just enjoying the view of the background.
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yeah, but you agreed to join the army, so you have to deal with politics. Anyways, that's it for my first part of Mass Effect. Let me know what you think, if I'm talking too much about the story or not enough about the actual game. Leave a like or dislike, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks for watching.